Yo.
Oh, okay. My mic is muted. Hello. Thank you, known as Roach, for the heads up. Yes. We're gonna take a look here at a flex support called Jelani Woods. Hopefully he's gonna come online onto the stream. He usually comes online sometimes around now. He doesn't really listen to or not listen, read like Discord thing is. So hang on, let me actually ping him. It would be or I have pinged him, I mean. I'll actually PM him or DM him. Wait till he's on. I could do that. Could wait till he's on, but then like who am I gonna watch then? This guy? Oh wait, he answered me when it came to PMs. He answered. I'll just ask if he wants me to wait or if he wants me to do it now. Before we start. Then we might just go with PDZ since you're here. He's typing. He's typing, boys. What is he gonna say? I'm screaming 810 EST. Ah, okay. And what the hell is that when it comes to CEST? EST to CST converter. Okay, so it's 7 now. Okay, so he's screaming in 1 hour and he's gonna scream for 2 hours. Okay, well then we'll probably save it for tomorrow instead and go with PDZ. Since you're here and you're ready and we're fucking on. So it's gonna be a diamond tracer instead. Do you want to join me on voice, PDZ? Is it okay if I just stay in chat? Yeah, sure. Of course. You're free to choose. You can definitely stay in chat. Hi Jojo, I'm new to Overwatch. Are you good at it? I need help. Wow. Wow, Multi. Wow. You don't need help, Multi. You don't need help. You probably need help with your brain, though. But when it comes to the game, I don't think you need help. Okay, so what did we actually see here? We saw a Rein Zarya with a Ana Mercy. And, oh, come on. And a Genji, okay. So we have dive tanks with Rein Zarya, which is... Oh, sorry. Dive DPS with Rein Zarya. which is unfortunate, but we will probably make do with this. Okay, so we're not gonna have any defensive ults. So if they have some kind of huge like ultimate combo, like EMP Nanoblade or Grav Dragon or something crazy like that, you might have a very hard time unless you consistently just stop them in their tracks before they even get to a good location to ult you in the first place. But yeah, okay, so we're not going to get a lot of assistance from our tanks. They're mostly going to be fighting by themselves, like on this high ground here. So we're going to be more of a flanking tracer. And you do have a Genji though that can help you follow up with your harass a little bit. So let's actually see what the enemy team is running. What you can do as well is if they play some kind of dive, you can play like kind of an anti-dive tracer where you wait for them to jump your like backline, and then you come in for the burst damage on the tanks if they're running like a solo Winston or they're running something like that. Okay, let's see. Perfect timing, and we're pressing tab. We're looking. Oof. I like this. I like this. Now we can definitely see what's going on. We can know what we're gonna do. They have a solo Hammond, or well, I guess not solo tank, but Hammond is gonna do his own shenanigans. He's gonna probably annoy the Ana as much as possible. Maybe boop down the Reinhardt into a bad position if possible. And the Roadhog is gonna be flanking. And these guys are now extremely vulnerable. All three of these are super fucking good targets for you as a tracer to go for. Check Discord. I do not have a minute. I do have a minute in like 2-3 hours maybe. If you're awake then. Is it something super important? Yes. Do I have to like turn off stream? Or I guess I can just mute and join voice. No. Okay. What is going on? Don't need voice. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna take a small break while I read this. Oh no. Oh no. The suspense. Suspense is killing me. Unfortunate. It was bad news, boys. Okay. Unlucky. Well, we go again. We go next. It happens. It's fine. Just need to find the new people. We did it once. We can do it again. I've never had peanut butter. Why have you never had peanut? You know what? I've never had peanut butter as well. I think, or have I? No, no. I think I've never had peanut butter either. But okay, now we're done. Let's continue with the VOD. So we're back, King PDZ. If you're here, we're gonna go for the for these three targets. Like these are pretty much the only heroes you need to think about. Zen is probably the easiest to kill, but these guys should be standing together and should be helping each other, and maybe even the Hog should also be joining these guys as a kind of like protector and bodyguard, since this guy and this guy will probably be slamming down and like diving into your backline and trying to kill these guys. So this is gonna be a trade. It's gonna be like old school dive, you know, where you had the Winston Diva, the Tracer Genji, and the Lucy Zen, where both teams just collapsed on each other's like backline and supports, and then most likely both supports just instantly died, and then it became a fight of the DPSs and all of that shit. So you're gonna have to do something similar here. Try to look for an opportunity. You could also, if the Zen, okay, if we go back here, if the Zen and Ana are standing together, protecting each other, and they also have the Hog with them as a bodyguard, you won't be able to get that much value if you're just gonna get pushed out and like forced out every single time. Then you can try to look for the Widowmaker as well, because Widowmakers, they have some predetermined spots where they're pretty much always gonna be standing, which is, let's see here. Where is it? Horizon? There. So Widowmaker's first point, 99 times out of 100, they will start on this little platform right here, because it gives them some pretty juicy sightlines on this high ground here. And then when you defenders have started backing off and lost control over this area by like retreating like this or jumping down to the point to protect the point, most Widowmakers will either just drop down and walk like this to get an angle over here, or they will use grapple up to set up on this high ground, or maybe set up on this high ground, who knows. But it's quite straightforward. Usually they go here, and then they're gonna end up somewhere around here, or maybe even down main. So they will be fairly isolated and pretty easy for you as a tracer to deal with. It's okay. Now we have a plan. We know what's going on in this game. We see the ball coming up backline, booping down on Reinhardt as expected. Now our Reinhardt is in bad shit. And our Ana actually got hooked at the same time here from the Hog flanking. So this is the ultimate mega disaster. So what is your thought process here? So we've had the worst situation that could occur just happened. Our Rein got booped off, instantly deleted, and our Ana got killed by a flanking Hog, dead. We lose our main support and our main tank. So what goes through your mind here? Like, what should you be doing? What do you think you can do? I see Zen. You see Zen. You see Zen indeed. We see Zen and Ana. So hard focus him all in to try and even it up. Good call. Yeah, absolutely. There's no point like trying to play this slow or waiting for some opportunity to happen. You're already 6 versus 4. You lost your main tank, your main healer. You're gonna have 0 sustain. You need to clutch the shit out of this fight. I guess you could like completely disengage and then try to regroup as 6 and a retake. It's also a decent option, but I think like in comp in general, especially at the lower ratings, trying to clutch it out is going to be way more effective because people don't know how to soft reset correctly. So yeah, for sure. Good call. Definitely go all in on the Zen here. Try to get a kill. That's pretty much your only option. Good shit. We do it. So if you manage to get the Ana as well, then you might actually clutch this out. Oh, gonna get him. Nice. So just a little thing about how you use blinks here to engage on the Zen. So the first blink is fine. You get a little bit closer, maybe a little bit too close, but you didn't really have a lot of options and you needed to go fast. So like you get a pretty good like first volley of damage. This is like 70 or like maybe 50 damage left or something. So it should be fairly easy to follow it up with some kills. Our Ana, or their Ana, completely missed the nade as well and didn't heal the Zen, so you were lucky here. But you used one blink right here as you were reloading, which is really good because when you're reloading, that's the moment where you want to try and dodge shit with blink because you can't shoot. So this is the perfect time to be blinking and doing weird shit. But the first blink here, where you're reloading, you could have actually done a second blink back to the other side where you were standing. That way, they would like turn around 180 and then, oh shit, he blinked again, and they're gonna have to turn around another time. So it's gonna be like really, really annoying to deal with a tracer that is good about blink management. So you're still in reload, and since you're waiting so much and you're not using the blink here, another blink would put you behind him, and you would be 100% safe in this kill. So right here, he actually gets one and even 2 shots. He hits 2 body shots on you. If that's 2 headshots or just 1 headshot and a melee, you're actually dead here. So gotta make sure that you're staying alive and utilizing the blinks when you're reloading there to be as annoying as possible. So you can just do 1 blink forward and then 1 blink back immediately. And yeah, Slay was definitely amazing having you or working with you. You're an amazing player, so I know you're gonna have a good time wherever you decide to go. We'll definitely see each other around if you stay in the community and play Overwatch, of course, or if I stay. Who knows? Who knows what happens in life? That's the beauty of it. But yeah, we get the kills. I even forgot the point that I was going to make here. So by utilizing like another blink there to maybe survive the Zen encounter without having to use recall, that would actually allow you to kill the Ana way easier. Because if you have recall again, you can let the Ana hit you twice before you need to recall, and that duel becomes fairly easy, especially since she just used her nade on something else. So you knew the nade was on cooldown because you could see the nade buff on her. So yeah, just some blink management here in the first one. Could have been a little bit better. So far so good. We got the Zen. We got the ball. Now we just need to survive. Oh, the bait. But yeah, they're capping. This is gonna be hard. Now you probably need to regroup with the rest of your team. Nice. They're actually capping. Or defending, I mean. Oh! Oof, we're popping off, dude. Popping off. We're popping off, man. That was some clutch Tracer gameplay right there. Holy shit. Finishing off them with the melee there before the recall. Oh no. Oh. A little bit too cocky there. You felt the adrenaline pumping, you felt you were popping off and killing everyone. You just wanted to keep the ball rolling. Getting a little bit cocky, it happens. It happens to all of us. Yeah, let's see here. What actually happened here? So we've got a bunch of people alive. You've got the Mercy. You've got the Mercy with you behind you. You don't really need to go this far out. But I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It's actually really important for Tracer to understand like when you need to not do shit. Tracer is actually really difficult here because you have so much mobility, because you always have the ability to like keep yourself safe and just be in the fight all the time. You're gonna need to learn restraint, like when you should be doing nothing, when the right play is to do nothing, like not attack, not go for plays. The first fight there, you had to make plays, but now you had restabilized. Your teammates were back. Your healers were back. You were even, I think, maybe even up one man or something. So the restraint part really difficult. Okay, let's see defense now, or point B, I mean. Still have Genji, we still have... Okay, everybody's dying, and you're not watching what's going on. Okay, so hang on a second. What were we doing down here? I was talking about a bunch of other things. I wasn't paying attention. It's okay, you're like kind of going bottom left, and then we're waiting for everyone to respawn, which is fine. But I guess we should be scouting. We should be scouting. Like we're Tracer, we have a lot of mobility. We can feed our teammates information. And like you can go under here, or maybe you can go right side. You always want to know approximately what the enemy team is doing. They don't have any long-range snipers, so like they can't really one-shot you, and they can't really kill you like instantly before you react. So being a little bit more aggressive when that is the case, and actually taking harder angles. So you could already be like in this area over here and already be a threat to like the supports, because you want to be in position and you want to be ready to actually engage them as your teammates up here are getting engaged on. So you want the timing when this Roadhog here moves forward to get like a hook in. That's the timing you want to be in their backline and dealing damage to their Ana or their Widow or whatever they have. Looks like they have a Lucio now, not a Zen, since you deleted him. So yeah, they're probably gonna snowball with a bunch of ults. Okay, and we double blink and try to stick the Roadhog. Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. Okay. That probably wouldn't have been a kill anyway. I kind of just panicked there since we were down 3. I feel like I needed to... Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, for sure. And this is also like kind of a... It's kind of a consequence of your initial positioning. It's like, imagine if you were standing over here, scouting where they were coming from, and you were like looking and seeing, oh shit, okay, they're going high ground. You tell your teammates like, oh, Roadhog, everyone going high ground, watch out. That way, the people standing up here, maybe they don't peek, maybe they play a little bit safer, and don't get hooked, don't get deleted, because you can safely gather this information. And the other benefit of being here and also scouting would be that as soon as this happens, like they drop, they start popping ults, they go all in, then you're going to be here. You're going to be here ready to sticky this Ana instead. If you manage to sticky the Ana, they have no sustain, you have respawn advantage, you know how 2CP is. If their healers are dead, they usually just slowly but surely die because they have no sustain. Yeah, for sure, panicking. It's easy to say just don't panic, but panicking comes from not being ready and not knowing what to do. So once again, it's the pre-fight planning. A lot of playing Tracer is actually thinking what you're gonna do before the fight even happens. So just like I did when I looked at like the team comps, okay, they have Ana, they have Zen, they have Widow, we can do this. You need to know this before. That way the team fights are gonna be way easier, way easier. Oh, we're alive. The brig. And yeah, now we don't really have a choice. Like, we could probably, to be honest, we could probably just ignore what's going on point and deal with this. Like, having Ana Widow standing here on the high ground, this is an absolute disaster. And we should be losing this fight super hard. So you've actually had a lot of time where you could have flanked, taken the stairs, you know, here back on the left to move up here, or maybe even just go from behind like this to get a surprise angle on them. As soon as you see like Brig or other people touching the point, but you actually managed to clutch this out. But yeah, this is 2CP. You know, 2CP is you just respawn advantage, and they're sad. Definitely wasted pulse bomb here. You had already won the fight. Oh, unfortunate. So just taking a duel and an engagement before the fight actually happened again. So you want to be sneaky with Tracer. You want to be sneaky. You want to come from the flanks, come from the sides, surprise people. You're coming from the front. It's easy to deal with you. Oh, nice. Just a dead McCree. Focus the Tracer with no recall. Really good. Nice. Clean. That was decent. A pretty good target priority and just executing the mechanics. As Ana, I know if you just don't get hit with sleep, it's a 90% kill. Yeah, pretty much. Like Ana needs to have both sleep and nade to be able to like fight off a Tracer that has recall and is coming from like an unexpected angle. Because if you just manage, like Ana needs to hit one shot, nade, and melee, kind of. I think that's enough to get a kill. Or 2 shots and a nade, but like you can always just recall as soon as they use nade, just instant recall. Or if they hit like 2 shots in a row, you're probably gonna be forced to recall as well. Oh, the headshot. One-shotting Tracers as Maze, so satisfying. Holy shit. Nice recall, got you out of the May wall? Now we're kind of confused. Let's see here. I want to move back a little bit. Like, blinking in here is already very fucking risky, especially since you do it from the front. Like coming in from an unexpected angle, sure, that's fine. But coming in from the front, very dangerous. Like they have hook, they have flashbang. Gotta be very afraid. Nade 100 damage. Hang on. I know it does 100 healing. I think they nerfed the damage. Yes, 60 damage. 60 damage, 100 healing. And the shots do 70 damage. So you need a little bit more. Oh. There we go. The flank here was really bad. Okay. Oh yeah. You mean this one? Yeah, for sure. Like they had already they had already used the double May wall here, and they were all coming out of this choke here. So just waiting here in main. You didn't need to go for the full flank because that's just a bunch of wasted time. Just waiting here in main and seeing where the Ana went. The Ana or the McCree. Like, those are the only targets you need to care about. Everything else is useless information. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think it all came down to like the first few engagements that you did, like coming in from the front. That puts you in a very difficult situation. They have flashbang, they have hook. You need to be very afraid of. That forces out an early recall, and then combined with the flank, it's just way too much time out of the fight. Yeah, don't be afraid to hide, like before the fight. Before the fight happens, just scout a little bit, see where they're going, what they're doing, and then don't be afraid to hide and like look for a good opportunity to surprise the flankers. Sorry, the support, the backline. But okay, let's watch the attack. And this is especially important on defense. Because on defense, like, you have the advantage, the defensive advantage, where you have time to set up and position yourself in good spots where you can scout and where you can gather information and then pounce when you see a great opportunity. But on attack, it's going to be a little bit more different. You're going to need to be a little bit faster to react to opportunities by going in and creating chaos. You're going to need to be more of a distraction here when you're attacking. On defense, it's okay to wait some more and just see where opportunities arise. Okay, we're going for the blinks. We're going high ground. That's fine. So hopefully you're calling this to your team. Like, okay, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go hide behind them. Like Winston, wait until I'm in position. We're gonna dive. Otherwise, we're gonna get weird shit happening where Winston goes in all alone and dies before you're in position to do anything. And then you're gonna go in now when Winston is dead, and like, there's never gonna be a coordinated attempt at diving. But yeah, you don't use voice? Oh, okay. Then never mind. Ignore that advice. Okay, then if you don't use voice, you can just do... I actually said this to some other guy a few days ago. I think it was Dead Zone. That you can just use your tanks as a kind of distraction for you to go in. So you still need to time your engages with the tanks. But kind of this Winston here, he was just bait. He went in, everybody focused him, and he died. But you got a pick in response because the Ana was stupid and was hard scoping, and you took advantage of that. That's great. But since you don't use voice, you're gonna have to just see what your teammates are doing and kind of react. Like, okay, my Winston is doing this. I'm gonna try to follow up. Oh wait, did he get rest? Did I just... what? Oh, he got rest, yeah, okay. Nice. We get the Mercy. Now we get the Ana. So you do have a habit of blinking like ultra close to the targets you wanna track or you wanna kill, which is a little bit of a bad habit. Because when you're super close, like, you see how hard it is to actually track the Ana when you get this close to her. I'm gonna move back and show you. Like, you see even this Mercy, like, you blink into her, and now her just taking one step to the side is a very large movement that you need to do with your mouse to be able to track her, and it goes really fast. So it's super hard. It's super hard to track. Like, you kind of do it and you kind of get the kill anyway. A melee here would have been great because melee has this cleaving ability where you can like move your camera around to hit multiple people around you, which is great. Or if you're not sure you're gonna hit, then you can do the same thing just to hit a single target. But then same thing here on the Ana, like, you blink around and you blink inside of her again, and like see how hard it is to shoot her. It's really hard to track. Like, nobody can actually do that accurately, not even the Fran or Kabaji. they are always making sure that they're staying at like an optimal range, which is around a blink range, which is I think like 8 meters or something. So you want to stay around blink range, because that means you can always go in and finish off a target with a blink melee. Oh shit, blinking into Rodogult. That's suicide. Suicidal. Okay, let's see. No tab presses. Oh, a little bit of a tab press. Move back. I want to see tab. So all of this time here where you're just standing and like waiting for the cap to happen and for your teammates to come in, use that time. Super important that you use that time. Like hold tab, just stand here, don't give a shit. Just look at what ults do we have, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna play safe until we have like like grab and primal? Are we just gonna go in with Valk and try to hit a barrage, or who knows? Like what are we gonna do? Try to think a little bit about what your teammates can do and how you can help them. How you can help them make their ultimates more effective, and who on the enemy team, like who can stop us from doing a good ult combo here. Well, okay, I guess no one. I guess this guy and this guy can stop the Pharah from getting a good barrage off with the DMs and with the hooks. But other than that, you as a tracer, you're still gonna be looking to annoy the Ana as much as possible. Like just be a pain in the ass for the Ana to deal with all the time. It's pretty much it. You have this mini, you have this mega, so going left side is definitely the right choice. You can sometimes switch it around and go right side just to confuse them a little bit. But left side is usually the best because you have the mega and the mini that you can like blink around to whenever you need healing. So you don't need to drain resources out of your healers. Yeah, so the Mercy had Valk, so your blinks here didn't really accomplish anything. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Yeah, you react to an anti-nade and you go in for the kill. That's absolutely fine too, even if it's on a tank. Sometimes like tanks are better dive targets if they're low on cooldowns or out of position in some way. Yo, how's life? Hey, Linny. Life's fucking good, man. Oh, yeah. It was really exciting watching, like, the World Cup tryouts. The best Swedish players. It was fucking amazing. But a lot of work. A lot of work. I have a bunch of... a bunch of things I need to prepare for tomorrow. For the day after that. I'm gonna be gone for tomorrow, so I'm not gonna watch the tryouts tomorrow, but the entire weekend we're going 2 scrim blocks per day all the way until like the 4th. Okay, we're tabbing down. No VOD tomorrow? No, we're doing VOD tomorrow. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, we're doing VOD tomorrow. It's gonna be the last day of VODs tomorrow. Or last day of stream. Okay, wait, what the heck just happened? I went too far in. Okay. This explains it. Ah, it's starting now. Okay, but now we have a Doomfist instead of a Genji, and we have a dive tank. We have a monkey, so now we can actually do something with our teammates and try to look what our monkey is doing and our Doomfist is doing and try to set up kills together with them. We're going for the duel with the Tracer and we're winning it really hard. That's good. That's good. Our Ana gets her head blown off. Yes, see how hard it is to track someone when you're so close. When you're this close to target, like it's really fucking hard. Like she just does a small jump, just a small jump, but that's like a super huge movement on your screen. Really hard to track. And they have the DM too. So maybe overcommitting a little bit to a kill there that wasn't really possible. You forgot to pay attention to like what the Winston and the Doomfist is doing. They were in their backline doing shit. Must feel good to be diamond. Oh, thanks, Lini. Yeah, I'm hyped too. Super fucking hyped, man. Yeah, cream fever. You can be diamond too. Soon. Okay, so now we have an Ana. Oh shit. We got disoriented. And now she's gonna have nade, so we need to be very afraid. We're dead. Yup. That's the problem with getting into a duel with an Ana before you have managed to force out nade. You're very likely to lose that if you recall before the nade is used. So you need to blink the fuck out of there. You cannot take the duel anymore if that happens. Unfortunately, with the blinks into the wall, let's rewatch and see what happened. We panicked a little bit. I think you're afraid of sleep. Is that it? Is it because you're afraid of sleep? Is that why you're blinking so early? Like the Ana barely even had time to see you or react to you or do anything, and you're already like blinking all the way around. So the thing with sleep is that it has a very distinct like animation that you can learn to react to that. And I'm pretty sure if you've been watching any of like ML7's videos or guides where he talks like about how to play Ana, he likes to do melees as a bait to get tracers or Genjis to waste their deflects and their blinks, because when Ana melees, like she puts her hand forward, and that looks kind of the same, not really, but it looks kind of similar to the animation that is played out when Ana puts up her gun to shoot the sleep dart. So you can actually react to the sleep dart like gun pulling up animation before she actually shoots it, and you can easily pop the blinks or the deflects if you're ready for it and you're thinking about it actively. So you don't need to be super scared. It's not like Hook or Flashbang, which is a little bit more instantaneous and you can't react to it. There is a small delay to sleep dart, so you can be a bit more chill and wait for it to actually pop off. Or if she's smart, she's high level, she's going to use the melee and it makes you think that it's sleep dart. But that's going to be the bait. That's going to be the high level jukes that people do at like GM+. And hello Archer, by the way. What's up, Jojo? Coach for Sverige. Does this mean you're going abroad with the team? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Blizzard is only like accommodating the head coach, the community lead, and the general manager. And it's also only for the top 10 teams. So I don't think there's anything special for me at all as an assistant coach. But I would really love to go there anyway. I would even pay myself to go there because it's going to be fucking amazing if we manage to qualify and go to the actual tournament. But I don't know, like the BlizzCon tickets are already sold out. So I'm not really sure how that works. I'm gonna need to check that out a little bit more. But yeah, sorry PDZ, let's keep going here. Yeah, I would actually advise, by the way, to go into a custom game with an Ana friend of yours. Maybe we could do it sometime and just do a bunch of 1v1s Just do a bunch of duels where you practice like dodging sleeps and killing Anas, because you're gonna get into a lot of Ana 1v1s. It's pretty much your main job as a tracer. So learning that matchup is gonna be important. Same thing with Zen. Being very scared of getting one shot by a discorded headshot melee. So being a little bit more scared of being close to him. You wanna be a little bit further away, like mid range.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Excuse me.
Say it. Oi! This is no time for standing around.
Hi there.
I'm here.
Hello there. Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Let's gather some valuable data on this mission.
Why am I looking at this? My brain just turned itself off. Okay. Okay, now, here we go. Blinking. We're chilling. Below them, they have a bunker. Jojo, can you quickly check my DM? Okay, friend. Okay, friend. Okay, sorry, there we go.
I'm on the objective.
It's okay, we went under them. The soldier used the right click, and now we want to try and catch them.
Securing the objective.
Oh, Baptiste fell down and fed. Easy game. So, oh my god, and the Mercy decides to present herself on a silver platter for you. Okay, we're popping off again. Popping off. Just a very small side note you could do here is you could touch point a little bit earlier to force some kind of rotation and just play very safe, like in the back, and utilize this little mini health pack on the side. Let's actually open up that banana, it's easier. So yeah, going in a little bit earlier. So you went into point, and then the soldier was standing here ready for you and like right clicked you and shit, which is fine. But you want to try and be in this area. So you have this mini here, and you have let's move this shit up. You have this mini here, and you have this mega. So you're gonna be fine even if you're chilling in the back line right here. And this will also allow you to move them away from this position pretty much for free if you're touching points, which you did kind of. But instead of still like staying on point and like waiting for them to drop, because good teams will not drop that early. Like, but the Baptiste fell down and then the Mercy just goes down and kills herself. Like, that's most likely not gonna happen. They're gonna still be standing here and pumping out damage. So you standing on point is not really gonna do much as a tracer generally. So what you want to do instead is try to get up the stairs here, and come from the side here. So when they're standing and they're shooting on point, they're not going to be ready for you coming unless they have someone specifically for defending this side. Then of course it's going to be a bit different. But coming in here from the side and maybe one clipping someone that isn't ready, it's going to give you a lot more value than just standing on point. Especially since it's really hard to deal damage from below like that.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Oh shit. Okay, so commence attack on objective B. We're pressing tab. What do we see? We see Orisa Roadhog. Pretty annoying to deal with. Oh wait, triple tank. What the hell? Oh, this is definitely annoying to deal with. But at least it means they have solo healer. So this changes up the dynamic. Holy shit, I can't talk. The dynamic. Hello. This changes up the dynamic of playing Tracer quite a lot. Because as a solo healing Mercy, there is no way in hell she can keep up healing people if you keep putting up pressure. So now attacking tanks is actually pretty good. Of course, if you can kill the Mercy, then that's even better. But a good Mercy will play very safe. She's gonna probably be able to fly around to a bunch of different targets. Let's see. Let's say they have their Orisa. Oh shit. They have their Orisa right here, and then they have the hog next. Next to them, the Diva can stand in the middle as well and like do whatever she wants. If she needs to help someone over here, or if she needs to help someone over here, she can fly around. And then maybe they have the Ashe over here with the Mercy pocket, and then they have like the soldier over here. So the Mercy is going to be able to fly around, go wherever she wants, and it's going to be very hard to kill for you as a Tracer. And that means that you're going to have to change your focus, because if you just try to chase the Mercy around when she flies around all these high grounds and different places, you're going to have a pretty bad time. But instead, since they have a solo healing Mercy, you can pump in damage into heroes like Diva or Orisa from like a weird angle where you're annoying, and they will slowly but surely just succumb under the pressure. So let's actually see what happens here. So you're gonna have a poor solo tank Winston that's gonna be absolute trash against this. Holy shit! How do you even play Winston against this? You're absolutely useless unless you have Nano and or Primal. As soon as you jump in, you're gonna get hooked, you're gonna get pulled, you're gonna get booped and murdered. But oh well. There we see the Ashe top left. The monkey just jumped somewhere, and we have no way of actually assisting. That's a regroup.
Much better.
Yeah, this is good. Just go all the way back. Oh, they're overextending. Nice. What is our Mei doing? Nice. That was some clean tracking into Blink Melee. Oh. Okay, nice. Go for the mini. Oh, nice. Taking the Tracer duel there was actually really good. You prevented her from going for your supports, and you knew you could take it because you were thinking about health packs, and you also had your supports next to you, so it's a lot easier for you to take the duel. Focusing the supercharger first. Perfect, perfect. Just shooting the tank. Shooting the tank in this situation is absolutely fine. Like, Mercy cannot heal this. Protecting your Ana from the Tracer is really good. Huge. Unlucky, unlucky. No, it's not bad. PDZ, it's actually not bad. I don't think you had a better option to go for there. Like the Mercy, there's no way that she can out heal the amount of DPS your entire team is gonna do to that Orisa. So it wasn't bad at all. Like, you're gonna deal pretty much maximum DPS to an Orisa because she can't move, she can't defend herself from you, and but it's gonna be really fucking hard to actually catch a Mercy, especially since it looks like she was pretty good. Like, she was using like super jumps and shit. So yeah, probably shouldn't be shooting her when she has Fortify up though. She had Fortify up and armor, so okay. One clip here is bad, but the rest is fine. It's like here, you see, like, you try to shoot the Mercy, you think it's the right shot, call, but like, she just super jumps up and she says goodbye. How did we actually lose this? Bob is just deleting everyone, is that it? Unlucky. 2 CP, you know. 2 CP, you know. No, there was nothing wrong with your gameplay there. You actually played that really well. The only little small detail was just shooting one clip into fortifying Orisa. That's usually not worth it. Everything else was absolutely fine. Like, you saved your Ana twice from the Tracer. You killed the Orisa. You even killed her a second time. You sticked the Diva, so she lost her mech. Like, that was really good. That was really good. Spela idag eller bara VODs? Det är bara VODs idag tyvärr. Eller, jag vet inte. Kanske spela. Jag har typ inte tid att spela. Eftersom det var Sveriges World Cup tryouts idag som jag måste kolla igenom igen och skriva ner lite notes och sådär. Let's actually see the 1v1 again. It doesn't really matter. The pulse bomb was bad, yes. The pulse bomb was bad because your entire team was already dead. So your pulse bomb would do absolutely nothing. Even if you got a kill with it, they would respawn and it would be even. But yeah, tunnel visioning a little bit. Yeah, we're doing the classic staggering. Have to wait for mercy. There's no reason for people to even be here. Oh, nice. Huge sleep dart from the Ana. I love that you're protecting your Ana, man. You hear the Ashe, you go for her instantly. Oh, a little bit too early, just a little bit. Unfortunate. And now you did the double blink while you were reloading, that was good. To be honest, you're actually playing this really well. Your target priority is on point. You could of course improve your blink management a little bit. Oh no, she uses nade for that. Holy shit. But you should probably stop going right. You've been going right with your team this entire time instead of trying to make use of this left side a little bit more. You can definitely make use of this side a little bit more and like use this mega for yourself so that you don't need to like take resources from your teammates, and you also won't get hit by like random dynamites and shit that they throw at your other teammates. So it's just a win-win situation. You focus the enemy's attention somewhere else, and you also don't get hit by random shots coming into the front line. Oh, big C9. The Mei ult was too scary. Yeah, the Ana definitely panicked. Show the OWL Tracer 5k? I haven't seen that one. Do you have a link, Lumen? DM it to me.
Select your hero.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here! Let's
They must feel bad in front of people when people die with the dynamite in front of them. Yeah, for sure, man. I know that feel. I know that feel all too well. The critical signs showing up in more and more places on your screen. Oh my god. So stressful. So fucking stressful. Okay. Another attack. We go. They have more time than us now, so we gotta be quick. We only have like 2 fights. Our Mei is dead. Oh, nice. Can we get the Mercy too? Nice. Oh. Some decent crouch spam. Being safe with the recall as well. Recalling as soon as you take damage. With the new McCree machine gun, you gotta be fast. He can easily dink you before you have time to react. Oh, you DM'd it? Okay, nice Lumen. Thanks. We can watch it after this. Är det intressant att jobba med före detta och nuvarande OVL-spelare för Sveriges landslag? Om det är intressant, det är klart det är intressant. Det är helt otroligt. And to just translate, he asked if it was interesting to work with previous and also existing OWL players for Overwatch World Cup Sweden, the Swedish team. Yes. It's actually insane. I am so excited. I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to join, and it's actually amazing hearing their comms, seeing how they play. They are really amazing players, all of them that I've seen so far. I'm super excited to be working a bit closer with them and see what I can do to make them improve. Like that's ultimately my job. I want to make them even better. That's going to be the challenge. And yeah, I don't have words to explain how excited and how happy I am. But yeah. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, we really like this right flank here. Oh, huge. Dead Mercy. That's a dead Ashe. That's a lot of dead people. This was actually a really good VOD, man. It was a really good VOD because you're actually playing really well. And you're actually gonna lose it. Or are you? That looks like a victory screen to me. Well, it's really close at least. Let's see what she wrote. I picked this game as it was super close and I felt like there was a few times we should have held them, but they rolled us. Ah, okay. I never know what type of odds to submit, to be honest. Well, just pick ones where you just barely lose. I think those are the best. But you just barely winning if it's really even is fine as well. But more often than not, losing is better, just because that will allow us to find like opportunities where, okay, here maybe if you focus a little bit more on this or work on this, then this game would have changed for the better. That way we get some more like concrete proof and evidence of what goes wrong. Because if like some of the VODs I've gotten so far have been like pretty hard victories where the reviewed or the reviewee, is that even a word? The person that gets the VOD sent in for review, he just instantly dies first every fight, and then his team carries him. So like even if I say, okay, you should be doing this and this and this, but then he wins anyway, and the advice doesn't seem as good. One time I posted a photo on Reddit where I played really bad and everyone flamed me and said I'm throwing by playing Tracer when I suck at her. Oh shit, man. Where did you post that? On like Overwatch University? I don't think people are flaming there. Most people are pretty nice. But yeah, if you send it in like the Overwatch general Reddit, then good luck and have fun. Ooh, that was a fat right click dash though. Did you have full HP? Oh, you actually had full HP. Oh, ooh, that's disgusting. Ouch. That's really hard to deal with. Oof. But okay, let's see what we actually see. We see a ball going forward, we see a Mercy, and you instantly go for her before you see everything that's going on. We see a Genji. What else do we see? There's an Ana inside. Okay. Yeah, going for the Mercy here is definitely a mistake. The Mercy is tethered to a D.Va, like she was close to the D.Va and the Genji as well. When there's an Ana all alone over here, and you also have the ball going for the Ana right here. So that's why tanks are so important. Like the times where your dives have been successful, or where your engages have been successful, because there hasn't been really been any dives per se, but when your engages have been successful, it's always because people are not ready for you. They're distracted. Something is going on. Your tank is like, even if it's just feeding, they're watching your tank. They're doing something else. So since you're going in first here, this Genji can easily like, oh shit, well there's a Tracer here. You're kind of doing it at the same time as the ball, but you're not going for the same targets. So that's already like, you see the Ana here, she naded herself and the ball. If you wait and you go down now, after the nade has been used, this Ana is dead 100%. And if the Mercy decides to fly to her as well to pocket her, then you probably get a kill on the Mercy as well. Just waiting a little bit, making sure that your tanks are taking space and being a distraction, especially since you're not using voice. You need to watch your tanks and see what they're doing and play around them a little bit. It's actually winnable. Never mind. The 181 shot. It was not winnable. It was wishful thinking.
New defense point. Objective B.
Feeling sleepy?
So yeah, now once again, like, you want to be setting up, you want to scout, you want to be ready to actually engage. Okay, so now we're lucky and we get a good hook from our friend here, so you can finish him off, which is nice. Ooh, that's some fat burst damage. Holy shit, the D.Va mech got deleted. Yeah, there's definitely a common denominator here, in which team fights go really well for you and you just pop the fuck off, and then some team fights go really bad and nothing happens. And it's mostly to do with attention. Like, is the enemy, are they paying attention to you? Are they looking at you? Are you coming in from the front with your teammates? Or are you coming in from a side angle at the same time of your teammates? Like, that little difference makes a huge difference. Nice. You're going for the Doomfist. Good. Ah, nice. Nice. Sometimes I feel like I hard carry, sometimes I feel like a zero value Andy. Well, that's to be expected. Like, it depends on team comps, it depends on how much resources you're getting from your team and how much resources the enemy team is putting into like making you less effective. But the more resources they put into making you less effective, the more resources your team should have, in theory at least, to work with and be effective. So like the games where you feel useless but you're winning are games where you're being effective by just being annoying and forcing the enemy team to think and deal with you. Even if you're not like popping off and getting a bunch of kills, you should still be able to split their attention enough that your team can capitalize it on some way. As long as you engage properly and at the correct timings. So like on this map, or in this game in particular, making sure that when you're on defense, like setting up here as you did on the first point is fine. You could even be more aggressive and like set up hide in here or hide in here on these high grounds. And especially when they have a Widowmaker player, like she's most likely going to be standing here, scoped in, or here. You can already be like hidden and ready to one clip her if she decides to start scoping, just as a surprise factor. But standing here is fine as well. But if you're standing here and if you're looking for a dive with your team in some way, you need to have something with you. Like you can't just drop down by yourself into 3 players because then they're going to deal with you. 3 players are going to turn around and deal with you, and then you're going to be either forced to recall or actually die. So you utilize your tanks, try to time your engagement with the tanks doing something. And then on when you're attacking here, just blinking forward like this, like you did, and then going up high ground is fine. You can also like blink to this side and go outside, or blink under and go to the mega like this. You did all of these different engages, which is absolutely fine. But you can also be a little bit faster at like touching point, and then after you've touched point, use the rest of the time, instead of like disengaging towards your team, you disengage towards this area. So you have the mini and the mega over here that you can use for a sustain, and that constantly they have to constantly worry about a tracer that is in their backline like all the time. They can't have their Ana or their Mercy or their Ashe or whatever stand here anymore. Because if they do, you're going to be sneaking up on them and like one clip them. So they're going to be afraid. They're going to have someone like watching here all the time, instead of being able to to watch the same angle and watch where your enemies are coming from as well. And then on second point here, when you're defending, instead of just chilling down here and waiting for like the enemies to come, you should be walking forward and like holding around here. And watching where they're going. Scouts, like, are they going top? Are they pushing left side? If they're pushing left side, well, then you can come out from this angle and attack the supports from behind. If they're pushing high ground, then you come from here and you attack their backline. You always want to be coming from the opposite direction and attack their backline. So you want, as soon as they start engaging, they start popping ults. That's usually the go sign or the go button, and that's when you want to engage as well. And for attack, when attacking second point, make use of this mini and this mega to like come from this angle. You can even go around if they have someone on the high ground. You can easily push them out. If they have like an Ana hiding behind in these areas, well, you can come around like this and surprise them from behind. But also this one you do on the right here is fine. Well, wait, that's wrong. This one you do from the right is fine as well. Like you can come up from behind and kill anyone who's hiding up here. You can also easily get access to point if there's like an Orisa maybe that gets antied, or a good kill target is on point. And this one is a little bit faster. For your information, what is for my information, Templar? Did you want to say something? Yeah, that's something I definitely need to improve. I'm usually unsure where to set up for defense. Ah, okay. Yeah, well, this is very like map specific for Horizon, but in general, you just want to come into their backline somehow. Remember, like, keep in mind, visualize where on the points you're usually fighting. Like, you're usually fighting here, or like you have people here or on point. Like, this is usually where you fight. So you want to come in from behind and do something in their backline. So their backline is going to be here, and you can apply this on every point.